Hello and welcome to a team talk with me, Matt Print from Fitness with Matt. I'm a group exercise instructor and personal trainer based in Coventry, been in the fitness industry since 2010. Now, we are celebrating Pride Month at Fitness with Matt because just like Pride Month, we're an inclusive, a welcoming and a friendly place to come for fitness classes. And I'm using my platform on social media to educate, to celebrate, and just to raise awareness this Pride Month as well as fundraising. So today we're talking about what does LGBTQ plus stand for. So we're also in addition covering understanding pronouns because it's a big issue at the minute. So first, let's go through all the letters. And it's really important because the terms change. There are always new letters, always new terms. So it's really important we keep on top of that. And even I sometimes learn new terms in researching this for people. Okay? But one thing to remember, as long as we are always respectful and kind, that's all that's important. Okay? So, number one, the L stands for lesbian, who is a woman who is attracted to another woman. G, many people know also, gay, a man who is attracted to another man. Bisexual is a man or woman who is attracted to both men and women, or people identifying as male and female. Now, it's important we make this distinction because there'll be some confusion between bisexual and pansexual. So bisexual sees the two gender construct, they see binary, they say male or female, and they're attracted to those two genders. Now, we're coming on to transgender. Transgender is someone who identifies differently to the gender they were assigned at birth. Okay? That's what transgender is. Someone who identifies, say I was born a cis man, but I might identify as a woman. So that would make me transgender. Transsexual is the other T. Transsexual is someone who doesn't identify as the gender they were assigned at birth, but they desire to permanently transition to the gender they identify as with medical assistance. So the difference is transsexual would be I was born a cis male, I was biologically assigned male at birth, but I identify and feel like a woman, and then I wish to transition through surgery and hormone replacement to be then a transsexual or a trans woman. Okay? Still with me? Good. It's always important to just try get your head around these things. So, queer is an adjective used by people whose sexuality is not exclusively heterosexual. So whilst I know it used to be used as a slang and slur and shouted out, queer, but it's almost been reclaimed by the LGBTQ plus community to mean someone who just doesn't identify as heterosexual. So it's kind of an umbrella term. Another Q is questioning. So someone who is unsure or exploring their sexual orientation or their sexual identity. So maybe they're questioning their gender identity. Okay? Next, we're now coming on to the pluses. I, intersex. So that is an umbrella term for someone who can't be classified as typically male or female because of biological differences like an extra chromosome or genitals of both male and female, so they can't be classified typically as male or female. So that's intersex. We've got A, which is asexual. So that is someone who does not experience sexual attraction or desire to have sexual relationships with people. So they're just asexual. They aren't really interested in sexual attractions or experiences. Next, another A, an important A, ally. That is someone who actively supports the LGBTQ plus community and actively stands up for the rights of the community and also calls out discrimination when they see it. So, say you call yourself an ally, but then at work someone makes some derogatory comment towards gay people, lesbian people, and you don't challenge that, then you have to question, are you an ally? So an ally would be someone who calls out this discrimination and helps and supports someone from the LGBTQ plus community. A lot of letters to say. So next we've got, and this one I don't know if you've spoken about before, is demisexual. So someone who is demisexual is someone who only feels attraction once they've developed an emotional connection to someone. So they couldn't necessarily have one night stands, say, or casual encounters with people. They would have to have that bond. So like a friendship that maybe turns into something more. Demisexual is someone who only feels that sexual attraction and desire once they have an emotional or intellectual connection with someone. Next, and finally, pansexual. So this is slightly different than bisexual. Pansexual is someone who is attracted to all gender identities. So they don't really see the gender of the person. So whether they're non-binary, whether they're male, cis female, doesn't matter to them. They're attracted to all gender identities. So everyone. That doesn't mean they are going to be attracted to everyone, obviously. So that covers the LGBTQ plus, what that stands for. Now we're going to move on to understanding pronouns. So recently it's developed that there is more than just he, him, she, her. So a pronoun is something that replaces a noun in a sentence. So, i.e., if you were referring to someone in a sentence but not using their names. So, like saying, I go to Matt's Zumba class, you would change Matt to his Zumba class, because I am a cis male and I identify with the pronouns he, him. So, there are multiple ones. There are he, him, she, her, they, them, sie, their, but also now what people can do and may do is identify as she, them, or she, they in a sentence. So sometimes they identify as female, sometimes they want to go to a more neutral term, a gender neutral term. So the reason why pronouns have come about is because we now see gender is a spectrum, and some people don't identify as the binary terms of male or female, man or woman. Some days they may be they may feel more masculine or more feminine, and people who identify as that may call themselves gender fluid. There may be people who refer to themselves as non-binary because they don't see themselves as limited to the binary terms of male and female. So I get it can be confusing, but usually people who want to be referred to as a different pronoun will let you know. And nowadays on social media, I have my pronouns on my accounts. People put on the bottom of emails in business now how they want to be referred to. And it's a case of being respectful, okay? If someone wants to be referred to as they, them, respect that, okay? I don't understand personally, this is my view, why people get angry over pronouns and how people identify. Those people have not been listened to for years, and they've been struggling to fit in because there hasn't been terms that suit how they feel. And it's no skin off my nose. I just have to respect them and use the terms they want. It really isn't that difficult. The only thing is my memory is terrible, so sometimes I may forget. But, you know, we're trying our best. We're trying to be respectful. So, as always, you can be polite. You can ask someone what their pronouns are. Nothing wrong with that. And always treat people with respect and kindness. That's all we need. So I hope this has helped to educate, enlighten, and make things easier to understand. I know I've spoken about this before, but sometimes information doesn't go in. Oh, it's good to have a refresher. And it is Pride Month, and I'm using my platform here to talk about it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please, please, please get involved with Pride Month. There will be a donation link up soon. if you wish to donate to AKT, and maybe you're not at a class between the 20th and the 26th, but if you are tempted to come to a class and you've never been before, please come this month, because every move counts, because I will be donating 20% of profits towards AKT as well. So join me this Pride Month. Let's celebrate the LGBTQ plus community and show ourselves to be true allies. Okay, so take care. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to. And don't forget to connect with me on social media. Fitness with Matt 1 on Instagram and Fitness with Matt on Facebook. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So take care. And if you can't be good, be careful. Goodbye. Bye, team.
People are just people. We are yearning to be free. All the broken-hearted heroes will go down in history.